The conflict between Israel and Hamas has ignited a global impact with far-reaching implications that could involve Southeast Asia, as some experts say the war may affect ASEAN's unity and relevance. The bloc's members have adopted varying stances on the crisis. CNA's Young Waikit has more.
Skyrocketing tensions with no clear solution in sight. The recent attack by Hamas on Israel has sparked a deadly war. And this has far-reaching implications for the Middle East. For one, there's a real fear that violence could spread in the region.
Because of that conflict in Gaza, either with the involvement of Hezbollah in Lebanon, the fact that you have the U.S. naval presence now on the shore, offshore of Israel, and possibly the involvement of Iran. So all of that creates, let's say, a cocktail of uncertainties that definitely changes the Middle East.
Thousands of kilometers away, the conflict is creating a visible rift in ASEAN. All 10 members of the regional bloc issued separate statements on the crisis. But the bloc has yet to respond as a whole.
I think it shows that there is a wide spectrum of positions among ASEAN member states that will be quite hard to bridge. And I think it will be difficult to forge a common position or outlook considering the very diverse foreign and security policies among ASEAN countries.
Muslim-majority countries, Indonesia, Malaysia and Brunei, do not officially recognize Israel and have no diplomatic ties with it. ASEAN states also adopt varying positions on the Palestinian territories. But the lack of a unified stance on the latest conflict could diminish ASEAN's relevance on the global stage.
ASEAN cannot play an anchoring role if it is unable to maintain its unity and credibility, and that is vis-a-vis internal challenges. I'm not talking about the Israel war, but also challenges like Myanmar and regional flashpoints such as the South China Sea.
The war comes as ASEAN leaders are travelling to Saudi Arabia to attend a summit with their Gulf counterparts for the first time on Friday. ASEAN and the Gulf Cooperation Council, or GCC, established ties in 1990. The GCC is made up of Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Bahrain and Oman.
It's actually a milestone in ASEAN-GCC relations. They've been having meetings at the sidelines of the UNGA at the ministerial level. So there'll be a quickening of that pace. There'll be more tangible cooperation arising out of this meeting.
But the meeting will most likely be overshadowed by the ongoing crisis. And even if the leaders discuss ways to promote peace, such efforts are unlikely to bear fruit.
There is no appetite at the moment for let's say, a diplomatic approach. The clear momentum is for the preparation of the Israeli operation on Gaza. The only window of opportunity that we can imagine is after that operation. The problem becomes, when does that operation end? And that's not very clear.
The Israel-Hamas war looks set to change the dynamics of geopolitics. Washington, for instance, has thrown its weight behind Israel, but that raises questions of whether U.S. attention would be diverted from the Ukraine crisis and whether Washington's commitment and attention would move further away from Southeast Asia. Meanwhile, China is less vocal. Observers say it is positioning itself as a neutral party, a calculated move to stay away from the conflict. Young Waikit, CNA.